Today we're at Slamfest 2023 here in Tampa, Florida. Come with us to check out some cars. My audio went out here, but the owner of the vehicle was giving me a bit of a tour on it. So basically, him and his friends built this in their garage and they did everything themselves. It's a 1998 Tacoma and they hand painted it, did some really amazing work on this vehicle. So he's kind of just telling me the story about how they built it and all of the work that they've done on it. And this is actually an identical copy to the owner's first truck. Year, make, model, color, and everything. He wanted to keep it a really unique build, so he kept the back open instead of covering it up so everyone can see the suspension, the air lines, and everything underneath it, and all of the work that him and his friends have done to the vehicle. There's actually mirrors in this paint here, and it was done custom work, and it just looks so cool. Then I came across this Ram and absolutely fell in love. This truck is so clean, and I was just staring at the suspension work underneath. Truly a beautiful build. I was so excited to see it. We did a little bit of derby racing, supported our local Boy Scouts, and I was really mad that the pink one didn't win, but that's okay. So we found this 1962 Cadillac limo. I had a hard time opening the door. Don't judge me. It was really heavy, but it was so cool on the inside. It actually had split AC, so if you were the passenger of the limo in the rear, you had your own air conditioning, and there were little jump seats as well that he had put down for me to check out. This was so beautiful. He's had it for 2 years, still restoring it, but this thing is just way too cool. I could not help but contain myself looking at it. And he was here with his club, and these cars are just so cool. If you know me personally, you know that I love 1960s Cadillacs. Like, these are stunning. I would love to own one day, and this teal color is just iconic. And then we stumbled upon this Toyota Corolla. This is the Cookie Monster build, and look at this thing. It's absolutely stunning. He has completely redone everything about this vehicle. It's truly a piece of work. He told me he wanted to build something, but everything's kind of already been done, so he wanted something that was really original, stands out from the crowd, and I think he did it. Look at those rims. He's got suicide doors on it, which was absolutely unnecessary, but so cool. And the interior is absolutely impeccable. He did such an amazing job on this. I loved checking it out. And the cookies on the roof made me hungry, so I tried to find some cookies after this. Even the little Cookie Monster on the back. This thing was just too cool. Like, no one asked for this, but we've got it and it's here and I love it. Like, now this next build is a Chrysler 300. So this is absolutely stunning. I'm pretty sure it's been repainted to this beautiful like brown with like a gold orange flake underneath. Really beautiful color, and clearly he's won several awards, and you'll see why soon. But when you look inside this interior, I'm curious who did it, because this is beautiful work. You've got leather, you've got suede, all of the colors match perfectly. Like, the attention to detail on this interior is impeccable. I even love the crown at the front. The rims on it, super neat. Never seen anything like those. I really enjoyed it, and he also has a wide body kit on it. So cool. So here's the trunk. He's added a whole system to the back of it, and he's also won Best Interior several times, which makes complete sense. This is an absolutely stunning build. Not too far down the road was this Hellcat wide body in this beautiful emerald green color, and they accented it with these gold rims. These are also really cool. Definitely some unique setups here at this event, which I really enjoyed. Sometimes things get cookie cutter, but this was really cool. I was trying to get a look at the color, but it just wasn't picking it up in the video. It was really, really beautiful. Naturally, I made my way over to the truck section. We had a Tundra here named Estrella with, it's gray with a green accents on it. All of the suspension's been powder coated. Really nice. So they had this really cool system set up. You could actually see it through the back window. They kind of had it like a display case for the speakers, which was really neat. I loved all the green accents. Thankfully, all the greens matched perfectly. That's one of my pet peeves when looking at cars. But this was a beautiful Tundra limited TRD off-road that they put together. Then made my way over to where all of the Gladiators and the Wranglers are. Some pretty neat builds, really clean. Obviously more pavement princesses, but this one on the back had the coolest setup for their sound system. They had the blue and the orange going, and it took up the entire back. This thing, I'm scared to know how loud it is. Shout out to DS18 for it. I had so much fun checking this out. What a way to show up to a car show, except for in a custom built semi with your beautiful show pieces on the back. Check these out. They've got this gorgeous Hummer up here. Now you can kind of see it in the video, but it's color changing. Purple, blue, kind of orange in it. It was so beautiful. Whoever did this paint job, 10 out of 10 for you, because it was just so beautiful. And I love it how they rolled up in style on this thing. This is just so neat. Both beautiful, clean builds. Then I got to check out the inside of this semi. I didn't want to go too far in, but this was so cool. I've never seen a semi like this before. Definitely all custom done inside. He's got the bed and everything done up in the Miami colors. This was definitely neat to check out. There were a bunch of really cool Tacoma builds here, but this one really caught my attention with that color. It really just stood out with the sun hitting it. You can kind of see it here. Now this Tacoma, I didn't get a video of it, but I did get to see it. So he has it on bags and he had lowered it, and also the bed raises on its own as well. Now this isn't its final color. This is actually just the primer. They're still building it and working on a few different things, but he's kind of trying to just fill in everything. So you can kind of see on the bed, there's no opening for anything. It's all completely filled in, and he plans on doing a couple more pieces as well are going to get filled in on this before they end up painting it the final color, which I don't know what it's going to be, but I'm very excited for it. And then obviously I got really excited when I saw this Toyota Mark II Grand 2.5. Clearly mostly original in it. You could still see those cloth interior seats, and she's a JDM right-handed drive. Super nice looking. They told me the person that owns this actually owns the next car we're going to check out as well, which is this gorgeous Skyline, and I had to take a minute to just appreciate that engine bay. This was gorgeous. Check out those cloth interiors. And last but certainly not least, I was able to get a tour of this vehicle by the owner. It's a 1933 Ford 3-window. Now this is underneath the vehicle, so you can see how meticulous this vehicle has been taken care of and built. It's absolutely stunning. And naturally, he was very proud that this vehicle is 100% American made. And I think the flag makes it look rather presidential. I was truly blown away by this car, so I don't have very many words for it, so just enjoy this. and it's called Our 33 because it's him and his wife's vehicle, and I thought that was a really cute nod to his wife as well. Now, when they restored this vehicle, they did add a couple of things, and you can kind of see it here, but as we get closer, right below the dash, they actually added in a radio, and these are the controls to it, and I'm sure he enjoyed listening to the music on his way to this show. Thank you everyone for joining us here at Slamfest 2023. I'm Average Car Blondie, and this is Average Car Dad with me. Check us out on our social media linked down below to see more car videos. Bye guys!